Hello there. I've just finished my meditation and I thought I'd share a little bit about it. And you can see the link in the description about where this came from. And to me it illustrates something fascinating about human beings, because the way people tend to approach meditation just makes everything so much worse. So you can see that what we're going to do here is to turn everything on its head, upside down, and that's why it's so effective. So one of the first things people often ask about meditation is how long to meditate for. So I'm going to suggest you do exactly what it says in the description, which is to go for 1 minute. And that seems, what? 1 minute? What's the point of meditating for a minute? Sure, that can't do you any good. And yet it's exactly the opposite from what everybody thinks. So the greatest mistake in meditation is to attempt to meditate for too long. It's the first major mistake. So we're going to get rid of that one completely by putting a limit on. And the limit's 60 seconds, 1 minute. That's it. No more. Next thing I want to mention is that most people, when they start meditating, they just sit themselves down and begin just like that. Not at all. What we want to do is have plenty of preparation before you start to meditate. And what I suggest is to do either a session of yoga or qigong or dance or any other body work that you like that works well for you. And then either to combine it with or afterwards then do some really deep breathing exercise. Really go for it with some really good deep breathing. So body work and deep breathing. And then you want to get your little timer out on your device and set it for 60 seconds, 1 minute. And simply do what I just did. And because I prepared myself so well, I give myself 20 minutes of qigong, during which I was doing a lot of breathing exercise, and I did some more breathing exercise afterwards, a little bit of drumming, a minute's worth of drumming right at the end there with some more breathing, and then I pressed the button on my timer and I went into this glorious state of peacefulness, but a sense of activity within the peacefulness, very much alive and very accepting and feeling oneness with all that is, having such a strong connection with everything and everyone and feeling complete oneness. So something else you need to know about this meditation is that this is not something you can do every day. Because again, this is a classic, isn't it? People are always telling themselves in their New Year's resolutions, meditate every day. No, don't. You actually need to impose some limits. And it's a fairly strict limit I'm suggesting, which I'm following from the film link. And it's 4 days only. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday I can do my preparation and I can meditate for my 1 minute. But Friday and Saturday and Sunday, no. Forbidden. Can you see how clever this is? Can you see the mistake that everybody makes with meditation is they say, well, I should meditate, I must meditate, I ought to meditate, I should do it every day, I should do it for as long as possible. And that imposes such a whole load of expectation, which is almost guaranteed to produce failure. Because let's face it, how many people do you know that meditate for a long period of time every day and are sane and healthy? No. There's a reason why it needs to be limited. So here's the key thing. When I touch the button on the device for the 60 seconds, what I do, my intention is very, very simple. It's like, what's going on in me now? What's going on in here now? That's it. What is going on within now? And then just I'm not forcing the breathing, I'm not doing any breathing exercise, the breath is just coming in and out as it wishes, and I'm just in the moment, feeling glorious actually. So that's what I recommend. I recommend you have a go at this, see how you go with it. In fact, I would give yourself a 21-day challenge, if you wish, which is to do it, stick to the days of the week. So Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays, no meditation. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, you're doing it. So you can only do it 4 days out of 7 for each week. So you'll only be doing it a total of 12 out of the 21. And yet here's the thing I discovered. The time in between, when you're not doing the meditation, it's still working. And in fact, what happens during those 3 days is you get, first of all, the first day, nothing much. Second day, well, I've just got one more day to go after this. And then on the third day, I really want to I've just got to wait, be patient, wait another day. It's an essential aspect of human nature to realize that when we push ourselves to do it all the time, we don't want to know. When we put restrictions on it, make it something special, make it something particular, a bit sacred, we give it so much more respect, and we feel like we want to do the practice we've set up for ourselves. It is a royal road to knowing yourself, meditation. So I wish you all the best on your journeys. Thank you.